and you hear the door kind of jingle again. You see that one of the school chaperones comes back in with one of the young sort of like third or fourth grade kids. And there the chaperone goes like, all right, sweetie, where do we think we lost it? It's got to be somewhere here, right? We got to find it so that we can grab the...
Oh, would you guys leave? I can help you find it.
You see the kid looks up at you, and they are looking at you with like wide eyes. You see they've got like a little school uniform with a skirt on, like beads in their hair. And you see the kid looking up at you in like wide-eyed amazement. Go ahead and give me an insight check with advantage.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, honey, that's an 18.
Pete is looking down at this kid who very clearly is in like a school uniform skirt, like beads in their hair. You're getting two different vibes from this kid at the same time. You're getting, number one, kid looking at a queer adult and with a look of like recognition and wonderment. And you're also getting maybe something else beyond that as well. The kid looks around and is like, yeah, I was looking around at the different books and stuff and found a bunch of, so it's like a little teddy bear backpack. And you see that they look up at you and say, it's a little brown teddy bear, but it's got backpack straps built into it. It's my little teddy bear backpack.
Oh, that's really cool. I love stuff like that. Okay, man, yeah, let's look around. And I just kind of like help look around. And then I say to the chaperone, like, do you know where they left it? Do you know which areas they were in?
The chaperone shrugs, and you see the kid points over at a stack of books and says, maybe it might have been like behind there. The chaperone goes to start looking, and the kid just turns to look up at you. And they're again like about 9 years old. And you see they just sort of wave at you and go, hi, what's your name?
It's Pete. Oh, that's so hard to do. Sorry, it's Pete. My real name is Pete. I'll tell you my real name and it's Pete.
The kid sort of nods and looks up and says, cool.
What's your name?
The little kid says, Amanda.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think Pete on that 18 insight can tell that this little 9-year-old is having those early feelings of like, maybe I don't want this to be my name forever.
Cool. Do you like that name? Oh, cool. Well, do you have any nicknames that you go by, or?
Well, there's a lot of other Amandas in the school, and my last name is Daniels, and so sometimes I get called Amanda D, and sometimes I get called D for short, and I kind of like the nickname D.
Yeah, that's a cool nickname. We have someone who works here, their name's Z.
You see that Amanda's eyes light up as they look at you, and they quickly look over your shoulder as a little flicker of green light in the shape of a butterfly just moves around. And that one was not one that you even made visible to like other people. It just moves around for a second, but you see that Amanda sees it.
Huh. You know, you can start to make your own reality. You know, you can tell people how you'd like to be perceived, and it's never too early to start that. You should tell everyone that your name's D.
D looks up at you with just tears like forming and just smiles. Chaperone lifts teddy bear up out of the thing and says, "Is this it? Okay, let's get out of here." And Dee smiles at you and just again is looking at you with like that rapt fascination of like, what a cool person. And like, I'm 9 and I'm like, I don't get it. Yeah, like.
I think I have the butterfly fly around and then I make a circle with my hands and the butterfly flies through it. I'm like, bye, Dee.
Like vape tricks with it.
Dee waves so excitedly, goes, bye, Pete! And like blows kisses and waves and smiles. And walks off back into the street.
Best part of the job.
Yes, the Vox Phantasma of New York City, bringing a little bit of the dream world into the waking.